Hey guys, it's your girl Lena Love, and I am back with a new yoga series for you all. I'm super excited about this because a lot has been going on, as you can tell, but I finally have the energy to do yoga with you guys again, so I'm super excited. And this series, definitely for prenatal, postnatal mommies, or families. You can have the dads do it also, or your partner. Um, but it's also for beginners. So anybody who just needs to stretch their body out a little bit more in the morning times or just throughout the day, these poses are really good for general stretching and extension and unlocking of those tight places in your bodies. Being pregnant, it's mostly my back, my hips, and my legs, like hamstrings, that get tight. And honestly, that's what a lot of these poses are going to be, especially today. A lot of hips, back, and legs. Definitely arms too, because we cannot forget about those biceps and triceps. Gotta lift them babies. And it's also important, in my opinion, to be able to lift your own body weight, or at least hold your own body weight. So we're gonna work up to those points. If you are not there, it is okay. All right, I want you to listen to your bodies, especially the mommies, because going into pregnancy, coming out of pregnancy, you are very sensitive. Your body, your muscles are adjusting, and you need to be able to listen to that and know your limits. Okay, so make sure you're drinking water today, guys, and eat you some good food after this. And yeah, so I'm here at the local bistro. Make sure you check them out. It's on Garfield Street in North Nashville. I'm gonna put the link in the description below. But without further ado, let's do this thing. Alright guys, we're going to get this thing started with a sun salutation. Starting with the mountain pose, you want your feet about hips width apart. And you're going to inhale your arms up and just do some slight back extensions if you can. If you can't, that's fine. Just exhale to the side. Inhale, then exhale to the other side, just to open up those side ligaments that might still be asleep. So just stretch those out, just get them ready to move through this pose. I'm gonna dive down into your forward fold. I really like to hang out here, literally hang, because it is a natural way for your back to open up, as well as your hamstrings. So you can kind of do a little walkout, bend one knee, keep one knee straight, then switch to the other side. Super helpful for opening those hamstrings. And then you're going to walk out to plank. I know a lot of people don't like planking, but I do like to hold this pose for as long as possible and kind of rock back and forth with it. Really making sure you feel that stretch in your calf muscles and your toes all the way up through to the top of your head. You want to focus on extension here as you lower down and then push up into cobra. And here you want to focus on pushing your chest through your arms, and that's lengthening the spine as well as opening your chest. And then you're going to backwards into your child's pose. And for all our pregnant people, you want to open up your knees to where your belly has space, and just breathe here. All right, because that's really the end of our sun salutation, and you can go through that as many times as possible, but or as many times as you want, but I just did it once for this video, because now we're going to go into our cat-cow asana. And so you're going to cat and then cow. All right, you're going to inhale, and then you're going to exhale. And you can rotate this, whatever feels good to you. But make sure your movement is with your breath, okay? This is very important for this asana because it is energy and breath alignment, okay? And it gets your whole day aligned. So make sure with whatever you do, you are breathing, inhale, exhale, next pose, okay? So we're gonna go back into our child's pose, mini puppy pose, which I will introduce next week. Then we're gonna come back up into a tiny cat-cow just to further release that tension. Then we're gonna go into our downward dog. And here is very similar to our forward fold. We're just gonna walk it out. So you wanna focus on alignment here. Make sure that your goal is to try to make a V with your body. All right, make sure your arms are aligned with your spine, your head. If you can, lift one leg and bend it. That is definitely going to open your hips on both sides. So try to extend that leg up as far as you can. It doesn't matter how far, all right? It does not matter at all. What matters is that you get the stretch in and that you feel it, okay? Because that's what your body needs. Do some slight bends. Then you're going to walk back up to your hands, all right? And we're coming towards the end of our session. So we're going back to where we started, to our forward fold, aligning our breath with our stretch. You're going to roll up and inhale up, exhale down into a chair pose. This is just a mini workout for your legs, your glutes, your hamstrings, your thighs, everything. Try to hold this for as long as possible. You want your balance to be even. That's why I kind of wiggled my toes there, but you're gonna let that go, release it down, then slowly bring your body up into mountain pose once again, and then namaste. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I love you guys. I'll see you next week.